You know, last time we talked about doing what you love and how purpose can actually provide for you. But what no one tells you is, just because you found your purpose doesn't mean everything takes off overnight. And that's where I'm stuck. Because I thought once I started walking in purpose, things would start moving faster. But nothing's happening yet. And it's starting to feel like maybe I missed something. But what if it's not about speed? What if it's about something deeper? Welcome back to If I Knew Then. The conversation between who I was and who I've become. Today, we're talking about the one question we've all asked at some point. Why does it feel like success is taking forever? I feel like I'm doing everything right. I'm praying, planning, working, and staying consistent, but nothing's changing yet. Older me, how long am I supposed to keep believing before I see results? That's the place of contention most people quit in. The space between seed and harvest. But God doesn't rush roots because it takes time to see the fruit. Manifestation is dependent on many factors, but the one that impacts our harvest the most, and the one we often have the most trouble with, is stewardship. God is not just giving you success, He's developing stewardship. Whoever is faithful in little will be faithful in much. Every unseen act of obedience is an audition for what's next. Truth. Success delayed is not success denied. It's success defined. Faithfulness in small things attracts greater things. You're saying waiting seasons build the capacity to carry success. So the waiting isn't punishment because it sure feels like I'm being ignored. No, waiting is training. Every not yet is God saying, stay ready. Scripture reminds us, don't get weary in well-doing, for in due season you'll reap if you faint not. You're learning consistency, not convenience. And that consistency is what keeps success from collapsing you later. Delayed doesn't mean denied, it means being developed. So you're saying the process is the promotion. Exactly. Purpose matures in private long before it's celebrated in public. The process is God's protection. He's preparing you to manage what you prayed for. And purpose is built in process, not pressure. That's hard to see when it feels like everyone else is ahead. And you're the one going through the fires of maturity. Here's what I want you to remember, younger me and everyone else watching. Comparison always kills contentment. It's the enemy of divine timing, and it distracts you from seeing what God is divinely doing in you. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. If it hasn't happened yet, it's because the appointed time hasn't come yet. You're not late. You're becoming ready. Truth, the delay isn't God saying no. It's Him saying grow. And when your roots are deep, you won't have to chase opportunities. The fruit will speak for itself. So I guess the question isn't why is it taking so long, but what is God building in me while I wait? Yes, you're not stuck. You're being strengthened. And every unseen day of obedience is preparing you for the seen day of breakthrough. Don't quit on the quiet seasons. That's where you're being shaped to handle the stage that's been built just for you to thrive. Okay, you've answered my question this week, and it made a lot of sense, so I guess from here on I'll trust the process. But what if I want to start and just don't have the money or resources to move forward? Then you're going to love next week's conversation. Or how do I start when I don't have resources? Because sometimes you already have everything you need. You just haven't seen it as seed yet. Friends, if this episode helped you, share it with someone who's in their waiting season. Subscribe, smash that like button, and hit the bell, because the process you're in is preparing you for the promise that's coming, and you don't want to miss the next episode. Until next time, keep living each on purpose. The wait isn't wasted. It's working for you.